It's a full house this week, ladies and gentlemen. It is a full house, and we cannot wait to talk about week 1 of the NFL season. Well, Ken can wait a little bit. The rest of us can't wait to talk about week 1, plus the Clippers cap circumvention, and also it seemed like it. And is Jey Uso turning heel? We're going to talk about all that and more on this week's episode of Technical File. Let's hit that theme music and get into it.
Hit him hard, let's go. That T-E-C-K, running back like where's my replay? Got it all in the mix, no DJs. Said it's hard in the game like eating a miscellaneous. Spitting real talk for the entertainment. The podcast turn the game up and they get smacked back down like a WrestleMania. Tell them that the better get their nose ready at a home city. You know, get it block even on the low setting. And you know what you say, so we never gotta get telling everybody else that you get ready. Ain't nobody else doing this like I. Better keep them cameras and microphones hot, cause this one's a vibe. Gotta run this race with my tribe. Going live with the pie. Know the mob. Came to my ear later. Shout out to my point guard. We about to hit him hard. Got him throwing in the tap. Tell the red blow the whistle. This is Technical File.
Welcome y'all to episode 406 of Technical File, the sports podcast you never knew you needed.
And it's your boy, TIMKINZ, the number 3, aka Ass Ketchum, aka Mr. Give It To Me. That felt good. How y'all doing this week? Dilly.
I'm the RJ.
Only known as
The RJ.
And I'm Camille, point guard of the crew, the Ralph Tifa Lockhart, the girl next door, holding it down for all the women who love sports.
And it's your boy, K. Harris, the gentleman.
The gentleman.
The everyday gentleman.
24/7.
But better, shit, what else?
It's been about
better
a month.
know this,
No more.
Mr. Ooh, yeah. Y'all know I be a little rusty when I come back. But I'll be good.
It's been a long time.
I shouldn't have left you. You ain't gonna have to, without the dope beat to step to, you gonna let that just hang?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
You're not even listening to me.
Sure, my
Anyways,
bad.
you ain't listening at all.
I'm back, niggas.
Some housekeeping before we get into the swing of things around here. If you are not following us on our social media platforms, make sure you rectify that situation.
The fuck you waiting for?
Head over to Technical File at TECKNICALFOUL on Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, TikTok, Technical File Podcast on Facebook and YouTube. We record our show live every Tuesday night on our YouTube page. So make sure you subscribe, like it up, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. All that good stuff that helps you know when we go live to be part of the show. Like right now, Shaolin already in here.
Hey, what's
the
going on,
man behind
fam?
our theme song, the bars you hearing, Shaolin, he said
Bars.
we back and we got all 4 flats on this Cadillac.
Hey,
I told the bars. I told you right there. We back in the Cadillac. What's good, fam? What's good? So make sure y'all follow us on our social media platforms and come join us on Tuesday evenings as we record the show.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Marshall, I believe it was, who won the FanDuel this week by 0.5 points.
Damn. Congratulations.
0.5 points. It came down to the very last moment. So shout out to Marshall for our FanDuel lead.
Shout out.
And
Marshall.
let's play the game that needs a name. We all in the studio. We all together. It's time to play the game.
The bell's right there.
The bell's there. Y'all can't see it, but it's there. It's there, like Chingy would say.
Right there.
Right there.
Shit.
And there you go ahead. There you go. Now you can see it. But this week we're going to do cities with professional sports teams.
Mm-hmm.
So for clarification here, an example like Minnesota Timberwolves or Minnesota Vikings. You can't say Minnesota. You would have to say Minneapolis, Minnesota, where, so on and so forth. But if you're unfamiliar with the game, name, it is a rapid fire memory based game where we choose a topic, as just said, cities with professional teams. The big 4, NBA, MLB, NFL, NHL.
Wrestling. No.
Chicago. But yeah, so just cities. And we keep going until there's one person remaining. No repeats. Let's see who wins. Professional sport team cities. Let's go in tech order. Tim, Eric, myself, and then Ken. Hit it, Tim.
Milwaukee.
Chicago.
Minneapolis.
Los Angeles.
Miami.
Orlando.
Detroit.
Boston.
New York.
Anaheim.
San Francisco.
Cincinnati.
Las Vegas.
Phoenix.
Dallas.
Green Bay.
Raleigh.
Seattle.
Miami.
New Orleans.
Didn't you say Miami?
I said Miami.
Yeah, Tim said
I'm
Miami.
out.
New Orleans? No.
San Antonio.
Okay.
Houston.
Dallas?
I said that.
God damn. Oh, the Texas.
Oklahoma City.
Kansas City.
Seattle.
I said Seattle.
Damn.
Ah.
There you go.
There
There you go. Shout out to Eric, the winner of this week game that needs. Of course, what geography is going to be, it's going to be in Eric's bag. So we should have known.
Nick
That's
Fury.
why I didn't veto it.
We should have known. But all right, let's get into the topics this week. Dude, just a comment right there, highlighted. Can't see what it is. It's a show. Gang, gang. Gang. All right, we're gonna start with NFL. Hit the NBA. Finish up with wrestling. I saw someone also added in something in the quick hits that I will not be saying out loud. So let's get into it. Week 1 of the NFL season has come and gone. It is finally here after an entire offseason of predictions and trash talk and watching all these different moves taking place. You finally got to see these teams hit the field. And I think because it's been such a long offseason, the week 1 overreactions are always so big. So we're going to kind of go through some ourselves to a certain degree, I should say. We're going to check each other. If someone thinks it's an overreaction, say week 1 overreaction, we're going to have a conversation about some things. So we're going to start here. Which week 1 outcome surprised you the most?
I can go. We'll start with the debacle in Miami. Mind you,
It was.
So Miami lost to the Indianapolis Colts 33-8. Right? And I was posed the question after the game. That guy in particular.
What guy? Who you pointing at?
Daniel Jones.
Yeah,
Is Daniel Jones that good? Or I said, or my comeback was, or Miami could be that bad. But I'm not discrediting Daniel Jones's game because he's also in a situation where what I said was he has a better wide receiving core than he did with New York. He has a better line. And he has maybe not as equally talented, but Jonathan Taylor is still an elite running back.
Yeah,
for sure.
Then you have a coaching staff that actually gives a fuck about him too.
Oh,
I was like, so
That's
you don't think they do in New York, eh?
So you put him in a situation to where, yeah, he possibly could do well here. He hasn't had a really good core of wide receivers like he has in Indianapolis. You haven't seen him with it yet.
I mean, I think I brought this up when he won the starting job, where it's like people kind of forget that he was a Pro Bowler in New York. He earned that contract. Whether he earned a full $100 million contract, he got it. Like people had to know he was a top 6 pick in the draft. Like this is a guy with talent, with pedigree, with a history of success that whether short lived or not, like a history of success in the league. So it's not like he's coming in as a bum that's never done anything. So it's not surprising to me that a change of scenery might be the fresh coat of paint that he needs to get his career back on track.
Yeah. Shalin, to that point, asks, my question, y'all, is were the Colts that good or were the Dolphins that bad? Yes. Now, I personally, that was also the game that stood out to me too, Tim, because I came in here saying, I think Miami's going to be bad this year. I was saying it. I think they're going to be bad. But also, I think the Colts were going to be that great.
Me neither.
They looked fantastic against the Dolphins, which is one of those things where I think the Colts might be a little bit better than expected, but also the Dolphins might be
a lot worse.
A lot
worse.
This looks like a team that's going to quit on itself.
Yeah, by week 5.
Yeah, like
one of the best tweets I saw this week was that Mike McDonald is going to be a great offensive coordinator for Jeff Halfley next year.
Oh, Lord,
damn.
No. That Jeff Halfley window going to be short in Green Bay, boy.
What they talking already?
I'm surprised he didn't get picked up last year.
I mean, the way we ended the year, probably everybody was like, okay, let's just see what happens the second year. If we carry what we got going on, he's definitely getting a bunch of phone calls next year.
I'll tell y'all that window, it's going to be a small one with Jeff Halfley in Green Bay. But since you went Dolphins, Colts, because that was super surprising.
Oh, wait. Real quick.
Go ahead.
You bums should be ashamed of y'all damn selves putting up that kind of show that y'all did on Sunday. That was terrible. How y'all going to have almost no yards and shit in the first half? You muff scrunchies. It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. Y'all was bad, bro. Y'all need to go ahead.
Nickelodeon Tim over here.
I hear you, but go ahead and get y'all ish together because Sunday was a shit show.
Ish, Mother Scrunchy, like,
Hey,
you trying to get us a PG rating?
it's my monologue of y'all. Goddamn.
Right.
Anywho, get y'all shit together, bro.
Shell said Dolphins are going to be a disaster.
It looked like
I thought so myself. But since that game was picked, I'll also just say Bills Ravens.
That was a good game.
Great game. We had a couple of games this week where I was like, man, that was a good game. But Bills, sly laugh at Nickelodeon, Tim. Bills, Ravens. I thought the Ravens had that locked up. Like the way that Lamar was able to control the game. He was rushing. He was passing. Derrick Henry out here. Just looking like
bouncing folks like basketballs in the football field. Boy, stiff arming the shit out of it.
We talk about Derrick Henry like at least once a year where it's just amazement.
Yeah, he's a beast.
That's crazy.
He don't look like he run that fast.
He
be gone.
He be kind of straight up too. That's the thing. Like he don't really get low.
He just strong as hell.
He be pulling away from people though. That's the thing. Like he don't look like he running that. He be gone. Dog.
I didn't fact check it, but I think it was part of my take. We're saying that he still hasn't reached like his career rushing total in the NFL still hasn't reached what he did in high school for 4 years.
He rushed like 12,000 yards in high school.
Yeah, he's about 500 yards short of what he did in high school in 9 years in the NFL.
Numbers are
That's cheating, fam. Nigga, man, you play the team with a nigga running like that.
And keep in mind, like that, this is a Hall of Fame running back, first ballot Hall of Famer. It still has like I would be pissed if I had to throw my regular ass kid out there.
Exactly. That's a grown ass man out there playing.
That's one of those things. Like how many kids that he ran for 4,000 yards his senior year? How many kids do you think he made quits? Never to play again. Just his senior year alone.
He just out there trying to have fun.
He did finish his high school career with 12,124 yards.
That's nuts.
High school.
Nuts.
High school.
That's nuts.
The fact that he had 4,200 yards.
4,000 yards.
How many touchdowns?
How you get
4? What was it, 55?
He had 55 in his senior year.
55 touchdowns.
I don't got it up here. I remember that shit. That shit
so
crazy.
He averaged what? Over 5 points, over 5 touchdowns a game.
I would say freshman year he had 2,400 yards, 26 touchdowns. I'm kind of rounded down a little bit here. In his sophomore year of high school, he had 2,788 yards and 38 touchdowns. His junior year in high school, he had 2,610 yards and 34 touchdowns. Then his senior year is when he just put it all together apparently and rushed for 4,261 yards, averaging 2.9 yards a carry for 55 touchdowns.
2.9 or 29?
9.2 average yards per carry.
Damn. A first down every time he touched the ball.
I'm actually curious. Like, did he have more rush attempts in a touchdown or a tackle? Because like they couldn't have tackled him that much.
He had 462 rush attempts his senior year,
and 55 of them wound up being touchdowns.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy. Dude, the easiest head coaching job ever.
Give it to Derek.
Give it to Derek.
Made that math teacher like
what you want me to do?
The only decision you gotta make is hand off left or hand off right.
What you wanted in between the tackles? You wanted outside. You wanted
that kid the ball.
All they was recording was linemen. You ain't have to play no other positions, but quarterback and lineman. I need somebody to hand this motherfucker off and block. That's it.
You want power? You want toss? What you want?
Don't you dare throw that bitch. Give it to Derek.
Exactly.
And if you are throwing it, throw it to Derek.
You know what? You're a quarterback. Watch out. Give me the running back. Running back, go ahead and just hand the ball off, my boy. You don't even think about throwing the damn ball. Just hand the ball off.
That's crazy.
But to that point, you don't expect Derrick Henry to be the one to fumble down the stretch there.
Yeah.
Like the way that the Bills scored quickly, and I thought they weren't going to do it too because they didn't get that 2-point conversion there down the stretch, and I was like, well, good, valiant effort. But then Derrick Henry fumbled, and I was like, dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
Josh Allen
After all of that, bro.
After all that, dang.
Jair's been cooked.
That was going to be my next question.
Yeah,
I saw the conversation.
But see, y'all, that's the last time I seen Jair in Green Bay too. When I tried to say that, y'all like, no, don't do that. I'm like, but before he left, he had a couple where we like, hey, he left that nigga wide open, and they be over there looking. And he be looking at everybody else.
It didn't look that bad.
I remember seeing that. That's what I said. I was like,
it didn't look that bad.
It was a couple. It was like, whew. And then at the end of the game, twice targeted. They just went.
Yeah,
they said, "Hey, no,
him.
go to him, go at him." Like it was nuts.
And they said success. But that one surprised me. I was just kind of like, dang.
I know Lamar was pissed. Like, he's like, man, I vouched for you. I vouched for you. I got you this job, and you gonna embarrass me like this? Week one?
It is week one. Though.
That's like you put your guy on a job, and then he come in like stealing. Like
he made it through his 90 day. You get your employment bonus. You get your referral bonus. He made his 90 days.
No, he didn't.
Training camp, preseason, he good.
He didn't make it. He didn't play in that. He was hurt. He's still on the 90 days.
That's crazy.
Hey, he got sick time on 90 days.
Cam, what week one outcome surprised you the most?
I don't want to. I was more surprised by how dominant the Packers look. Not saying like I didn't expect the Packers to like win the game, but it's important that I wasn't expecting the Lions to look like depleted like that either.
Yeah, honestly, I think that's my question. Is like, are the Packers this good or is Detroit this bad?
And that's the thing in week one where it's always
you don't know. Yeah.
Dwayne's in the comments.
What's going on, brother?
What up, sorry, Ken.
Hey, man, chill out.
The Vikings fan showed up. We're going to talk about that game in a second. But first, to your point about the Packers surprising you, that was one of the things for me coming into this game where I was really curious about because the Lions are such a physical team. Mm-hmm. And we have seen the Lions and the Packers play where the Lions punched the Packers in the mouth first, and then the Packers for the rest of the game trying to play catch up. Yeah. The Lions have beat the Packers in Lambeau 3 straight times before this season, their opener here this year. Mm-hmm. They have gotten the best of the Packers over the last 3 years, really. 3, 4, 3. I'll say 3 years. Okay. So this game was important to see the Packers come out, be that team that was more physical. See that offensive line give Jordan Love so much time despite the pass rushers that Detroit has was impressive. The run game couldn't get much going, but they stuck with it. Fourth quarter, you saw it going. Even with injuries to the offensive line, they were still able to make stuff go. And that defense, that defense. Micah Parsons definitely made his impact felt in this game in 29-30 snaps. But ultimately, it was everyone else coming together as a collective, too, showing up. LVN leading the team in pressures against the Lions. Seeing Wooden, seeing Gary, like seeing Wyatt. And then the linebacking core where it's like, I was watching them like, yo, we are fast. With Quay out there next to Coop, that's an athletic linebacking core right there. That defense really held up. Now, they are going to get tested on Thursday against Washington. That's going to be a test. But to your point, Ken, that win over Detroit, haven't had a win like that in a while over that team. So that one definitely stood out to me too.
Yeah, and it was a complete game. Which, we've seen in the past where it's like it's a good first half and then they kind of take their foot off the gas. Or, they get down early and then they have to have a furious comeback at the end. But this was a complete from Q1 to Q4, just thorough domination. So
I want to say, I don't think I ever would have thought to say this ever, but thank you, Jerry Jones.
Thank you, Jerry.
Them boys ain't that bad, I guess. I guess they ain't that bad.
Thank you, Jerry.
Because ain't no way in hell you gonna send that type of weapon our way, and then y'all try to talk bad about him on the way out the door. Y'all been talking shit about Michael for a week straight. He ain't that good at this. He only one-dimensional here. And he came over. He hurt. That is the case of a sour ass ex. Sour as shit. And it's okay. You still in your feelings. But when we cut through the emotion and get through those facts, he is a good player.
Oh yeah,
damn good player. Oh, yeah. We said we were one piece away as player because last year we had a top 5 run defense. Top 10. Top 10 run defense. 10. There was some stats that was up there a little higher, but as a whole, we were top 10 run defense. What we were missing was a consistent pass rush. What we acquired is a consistent pass rush. What we acquired was also help along the line that's also still growing because we are still the youngest team in the NFL. So, with that being said, each player on that team still has room to grow. Regardless of what you thought we was last year, they could be that much better this year, and it looked like it from that first game, because my eye has always been on 56, Devontae Wyatt, and Lucas Van Ness were the 3 that I said this season are the 3 that I'm paying attention to. 56, Coop, because of the fact that I knew that of the linebackers, he's going to be that one.
Yep. You can see it last year.
Seen it last year. Seen it throughout the offseason. I'm like,
he put on muscle this offseason. He still looked fast. Like
explosive. Having Micah there to teach him how to run there too now if he wants to. Dangerous. Lucas Van Ness and Devontae Wire are both first-round picks that need to step up. And like you saw about pedigree earlier with Daniel Jones, they both have that same pedigree as well because they were first-round picks. They need to show up and show out.
It's time.
They did.
It's time.
On Sunday.
It is time.
Y'all can't say shit bad about Micah this week. And then at the end of the day, to reward himself, he hustled and busted his ass, chased down. He made his shit happen.
I just heard like the jaw steam as he came.
Dog,
when he broke out that pack and just
quick too.
Every single time he was out there, it was a problem.
Scrum. Dart.
And it was crazy because as soon as I seen him break, I was like, he on his ass. He came around, hit that motherfucking corner.
It was crazy. It's like golf didn't
He did not know he was there.
He didn't feel him.
He thought that he skipped out of that motherfucker, skipped to my Lou and shit. He slowed down towards the end. Fire! Perfect. Perfect. There were several times in this game where I felt players were rewarded. I felt like Josh Jacobs were rewarded because the first half, like you said, we didn't really run like that or get the run going like that.
Nothing was going.
It was also he did a lot of pass blocking. He picked up a lot of blitzes. There was a lot of play action because it was so many plays in the first half where he protected Love, but we had big plays. So then the second half, they're like, "All right, bet, bro, here you go. Now we're gonna feed you. Now we're gonna feed. They tired. They worn down. Go ahead and get your touchdown too, just because this is what you've been doing for us all game. There you go. We appreciate you."
It was pure complimentary football. To your point about that, like you get the lead up early. Jordan Love and them do their thing. The third possession in particular, when it was a 2-play drive, that was my fave of the evening. But like, you get the lead up, your defense can play the way they want to play because you're making your opponent a little bit more one-dimensional here. Your defense can play, and then on offense, some people criticize for them getting a little too conservative, but I understood like we're trying to run the ball now against a real good run defense. So. Man, like third quarter has some lows, but fourth quarter, that patience in the run game really did pay off. You saw them getting that movement. And I see Sal in the comments said Thursday can't come fast enough. Washington Green Bay is going to be a good game.
He better stretch. Daniels better stretch, my boy. We got some mobile quarterbacks on the schedule this year.
I know that's right.
A lot of them.
And Dwayne said
Cooked Arnold out the game. That man to leave.
Miami.
Something happened. Get me out of here.
Where was Kirby at? I didn't see Mr. Joseph. Like he was there, but I didn't.
I like playing against Brian Branch because he always gonna give you at least 15 yards.
At least.
For no reason.
Y'all got the Lions this week? Week 2, right? Bears Lions.
Yep.
That's gonna be one, but
beat up on them too.
We talked about the Packers. We had a great week 1, but how did your Bears do?
Hey man, we pissed the bed. They started early with the shenanigans. Started early with the heartbreak off top, but again, what the Bears do, man, is that they get you all excited, get you happy, you know. And then it's always something. They always just want to. You ever know, like when you wake up in the middle of the night, you got to go get something to drink or go use the bathroom, and you stub your toe. That's how it feels being a Bear fan.
Just always stubbing your toe.
Yes, because it always happens. Like we played a pretty good, first quarter was rough because them false starts was killing us. Yeah. And I know it's a new offense and everything like that. Caleb, there's a few throws that Caleb would like to take back for sure,
especially at the end.
Yeah, especially at the end. But I still feel like it seemed like he's airing it out a little bit more, and I'm glad that he's getting more comfortable with trying to use his arm and everything. And he didn't necessarily have to run for his life as much in the first half.
Second half,
that's what I was like. The second half,
quarter in particular.
Fourth quarter, my man's was like, man, that nigga was a human joystick out there, fam.
He was like, he looked like he was running all game to me. Dude, both of them quarterbacks.
No, it was just fourth quarter.
The pressure really ramped up for him.
It all fell apart. Fourth quarter, it was just like we had the game won. Like we really should have won that game, but fourth quarter is just defense. Just they went home. Like.
And then the offense stalled.
That one pass to Aaron Jones.
That wheel route, that 33. Yeah.
I was like, come on.
And that's the thing with Aaron Jones. I think Aaron Jones isn't the same running back he was in Green Bay when it comes to like just rushing the ball anymore at this point. But that man is a receiving threat still.
I was like, that was a beautiful play.
It was.
Shout out to JJ too, man. He was holding his own. It was rough at the beginning.
It was rough at the beginning.
But he got his, bearings together.
Dwayne in the comments, the Vikings fan, he mentioned that them boys had me nervous through 3 quarters, and that's what like the Bears were outplaying the Vikings for 3 quarters
for real, strong too. I was like, okay, that's what I'm talking about. Start the season off with a dub.
I will say this though, we had a friend, Tim's cousin, was saying the Bears about to be dangerous, boy, and I was like, calm,
relax,
calm down. Like it's still early, but I will say this:
we look good though.
I think that the Ben Johnson offense does correct some of the problems that y'all had schematically last year.
For sure.
You did see Caleb getting the ball out of his hands earlier.
For sure.
But I think what happened later in the game is when that pressure started coming,
he got happy feet.
He reverted back.
And then he got happy feet. Like again, when you got sacked so many fucking times last season, like it's hard to cut that part off. So yeah. But shout out to the Lions changing their defensive scheme too. They turned it up. I mean, Minnesota. I'm sorry.
Are you concerned about the reports that came out over a week about like how Caleb was or how the coaching staff felt about Caleb and vice versa last year?
I'm not concerned about it. Like I know, like even when the hoopla came out with him not even want to come to Chicago and all of that, like I understand, but I feel like it's a new regime. Like everything is new. Last year, like he was. We gave him the keys and told him to do what you do, but we didn't really put anything around him to actually be the man that we need.
Y'all put skill positions around him.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all
but we didn't protect
in the offensive line.
But you supposed to protect your investment. So I feel like now they're in that mindset. Like, okay, he is our guy. We're going to protect him. We're going to do whatever we need to do. We got Ben Johnson to make, everything. So I wouldn't say I'm concerned.
Okay. So are you concerned about the process that led to you picking him? Because it sounds like they never even considered Jaden Daniels or
and
they were focused on him.
And that bothers me. Like you can't never like look at a board and be like, this is our guy no matter what. Like if we could have
several.
And I'm thinking about it. I'm like, all the people that we definitely could have picked, but we knew Caleb was our guy. I mean, it makes sense, but you can't have tunnel vision. No. When it comes to you looking for like your franchise guy, you got to be open minded. You can't have tunnel vision.
I mean, if Tim was on the staff, he would have been like, draft Jay to make draft Jay Daniels
all through and through.
Yeah, he was saying that.
But Caleb is our guy, man. C-Dub.
So now you got to. I mean, Ben Johnson said he took the job in Chicago because he wanted to work.
Yeah, and that makes me feel a lot better too. Is that he sees something. He played against him last year, and he's been watching, and he sees something in Caleb. So I'm going to trust the process.
Let me ask y'all this now. And for y'all in the comments too, live, I want to know your answer to this as well. If you had the chance to buy stock in one player or team after their week 1 performance, what would you invest in? Because for me, it's Emeka Ibuka, because the G is silent in his name. Like lasagna, it's silent. Ibuka, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers rookie wide receiver. The boy just looked poised. Like he just looks like it. I don't really know how else to describe it. Yeah, but even Baker Mayfield going to him in high pressure situations, like
game-winning touchdown.
Yes, like
he was wide open.
Trust him. Hands solid. Just
route running. But that was his biggest thing coming out of college. It was like he may not be the fastest of the ones that came out of Ohio State recently, but he's the smoothest route runner that they have had in a while.
Yep. Dwayne said he's been sold on Ibuka since OSU, and I see it. I see why. I'm buying stock.
Quick question though, while we're talking about him being on Tampa Bay, Baker Mayfield. Do you feel like does Baker get enough credit?
No,
for as well as he plays.
No,
he's played a lot better than
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, and it like consistently, like he's really been good.
I think obviously it's only been one game for Daniel Jones, but I think that's the blueprint where it's like they, because Baker had some good times in Cleveland. Like it's not like he was just a complete bust there, but like it fell apart in the end. He bounced around a little bit, and then he found a home. And like I think that so much. Geno Smith is another example where it's like you get so much. Like it's hard to shake a bad reputation, even in the face of producing year after year after year. Like he's never gonna get the credit that he deserves necessarily for like how he's been in Tampa Bay.
Yeah. I would agree with that, but I'm buying stock right there. Who else got some stock they buying?
I was saying RJ Harvey for the Denver Broncos, the rookie running back.
Rookie running, yeah.
That man, Broken is skedaddle.
I know he got to be fast as shit.
He had he was one of the guys I was kind of looking into coming into the season too. Like the rookie running backs coming in, one in Pittsburgh, the one in the Patriots, Denver, because Denver's line.
I've seen a dude from Washington, like
Wild Bill.
Yeah, and he was coming. He came in through training camp. Like he was like preseason. He made his stamp on there. There's a reason why they traded Bryant. But I
don't. Real quick, I'm sorry, but the fact that guy goes by Bill when his name is Jacory.
The three names.
His last name is Krosky Mary, but his first name is Jacory. Everybody called. He said it was a TV show he watched as a kid. And he loved the character Bill, so everybody just started calling him Bill.
That's random.
Like Wild Bill, the old.
That's some nigga shit. That's some nigga shit.
Texas Westerns and shit. But no.
It was because of Little Bill, by the way.
Oh, Little Bill. Okay.
He had the haircut.
I was gonna say he had the ball. He had the ball fade. Little Bill head was big.
Yeah, any bald head black kid got called Little Bill for like a solid decade.
Yeah. That's why he's Wild Bill. But continue on Harvey.
No, RJ Harvey is one of those running backs that are coming in. I think he was a second or third round pick, but he was a higher pick for a running back, and they needed one after Javonte Williams left to Dallas. So him and J.K. Dobbins are the only two really. They're the 1 and 2 punch there, but it's kind of looking at it like Dobbins has had a surgery and injury histories. I've been a fan of Dobbins since he came in the league too, and Harvey kind of was drafted as that insurance because of that, but. When bro took off for that 50-yard, I was like, gosh, damn, boy, he was gone. It was 70 yards on 6 carries. Granted, one was a 50, but you still average 4 yards to carry on the other 5.
Yeah.
So
that's solid.
That's solid. Yeah. He had, I think he dropped, I think he had a pass or whatever that he may have dropped it or not, or he may have caught one. But I like what I saw there. And if he starts getting acclimated and they start giving him a couple more touches and his explosive ability, Denver might have another problem on their hands. They find running backs. They really do. But it was a tie between him and Jacksonville.
You said in Jacksonville?
Jacksonville looked good, bro. They smoked it, but it was the Panthers. It was the Panthers. But Jacksonville, more so Etienne and Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence did not pass the smell test.
He delivered?
No. He did not look the part. He was still missing passes.
Yes, he was missing the simple joints.
It's like, come on, Trevor. We are too deep into this game for you to still be missing on these.
I need him to average around like 230, 250, and some of those is just catching, hitting 2 or 3 of those passes, honestly. Because he had like 178, 180. But he was like 19 to 31. So it wasn't the worst, but he didn't get it nowhere. That's why I'm like, if he can get 250, that's hitting those 3 or 4 that he may have missed for 5 here or 7 there that could have turned to 15 or 12. So he can get them there. It's just those simple joints. But they pulled it out, and ETN had himself a game.
So you buying stock in Jacksonville?
I know that's the squad.
I'm gonna keep it over in Harvey, but I'm keeping. I might put some shares over there. I might buy a couple shares.
Slice it, Lil Bill. Yeah, Lil Bill, buddy. Ken, who you buying stock in?
I know you guys pick younger players, but I pick Lamar Jackson, fam. Like, people say, there's an argument that he got cheated from getting MVP last season. Lamar Jackson is a fucking problem, fam.
Yeah.
Like, the way he plays, like, he can literally do it. Pocket passing, he can take off running. Like, he is literally unstoppable. And is a defensive coordinator's nightmare. So
yeah, because he can kill you multiple ways.
I have two things. One, Ken, you will buy stock in Apple. Like, you can go buy Apple at the Apex. Like, I love Lamar Jackson too. Like, I don't think there's much room for growth there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I just have to.
He said
they pick Young Bucks. I see they pick Young Bucks. I would have picked me.
Because the stock is low. I'm trying to get on that ground.
I'm gonna buy the whole S&P.
Right. I'm not trying to buy a 500 company.
Right. But my second thing was, I was thinking about this because I remember the first time I saw Lamar, I'm like, damn, he is a right-handed Michael Vick. And that got me thinking, I'm like, how many players were like compared to somebody where they look exactly like them and then surpass like the player that they,
we're looking like.
No offense. But like, I think Kobe is like a carbon copy of Jordan, but like I don't think he ever surpassed Jordan.
Okay.
But like somebody that actually saw the blueprint was like, I understand now. I can be better and like actually exceeded what that was.
Over his dad.
Over his dad.
Maybe.
I mean, he was better than his daddy.
That's right. But like,
I think Griffey Jr. was a better hitter. His dad, I think, was a better fielder.
That nigga got so many gold gloves.
Yeah, I know. That's what I think. That's what he was made. That was his big thing. Was defense.
I'll say this though: an older player, if I had to buy stock in a more established entity,
there you go.
Jalen Hurts. I thought that he looked really poised in that game against the Cowboys, where I was just kind of like,
that was a good game.
He didn't look rattled. Everything just felt very comfortable for Jalen, and he didn't hesitate on decisions. If he had to run, he ran. If he should throw, he should throw. It was all
talking to the crowd.
It was all just very professional, and I was kind of like, Jalen Hurts. I see.
That's just the word that sums up Jalen Hurts.
Yeah,
like the most professional.
Go out and get it done. Dwayne said, I want to buy stock in Samson, but Judkins is coming. Samson, Cleveland Brown Samson? Which Samson you talking about?
That says Hampton.
He meant to say Samson. And then Shell said, I'm buying stock in Lad McConkey.
I like McConkey.
I see it.
Okay.
Sly said, don't matter because Griff Sr. ground him and say he better than Junior.
Yeah.
It is what it is at that point.
That is a good question, though.
Let me ask y'all this too now. We did stocks, but if you had to bet everything to your name, on one team that's 0-1 to get a win in week 2,
we'll give it to Ken.
Easy money.
Which team would you pick?
We'll give it to
Ken. So not only do they break your heart, but now they break your bank too.
You gonna pick the Brown or the Bears over the
Hell
line?
no.
They're gonna give it to Ken. You know who to pick. Go ahead, say it.
Hell no, I say the Ravens.
There you go. Give it back to Ken.
They playing the Browns next week. Ravens playing the Browns, man.
I was looking at every team. I was like, "Hey, yo,
it's like, easy money."
There's literally everybody else is in count. Like I was trying to look at the schedule. I'm like, pretty much everybody else has a pretty comparable game, but that's the only one that looks truly lopsided. Like
I think Cleveland.
I mean, they're right there with Cincy.
I don't want to say they're gonna pull an upset this week.
Yeah.
Unless you, they're not 1-1.
Cleveland should have beat Cincinnati. The rookie kicker missed an extra point, and he missed a field goal. They lost by 1 point.
Who they got? Anders Carls?
No, no, they got a rookie. Like it's. I'm not gonna pick the upset, but like this is gonna sound funny. I'm gonna pick the Cowboys this week. If I had to bet all my money on it, they play the Giants.
Oh, yeah.
The Giants are worse.
Yeah, they look pretty bad
than the Browns, I think.
They had my boy Russ out there looking.
Russ looked terrible.
My boy Russ was out there. I was like, what happened? Who is this guy? This can't be Russell.
I don't know how Brian Dable keeps a job.
Oh my God, dog! The Giants are garbage.
Like the Giants' defense is gonna keep them
in
some games, but that offense looks
Wrestling at them in Russia.
I was like,
Dallas looked good against Philly. So like I think Dallas is going to win. I think I'd put all my money on Dak. Dak played a good CD Lamb out here dropping stuff.
Man, don't be man.
He on your fantasy team, ain't
Hell yeah.
Hey, at least you ain't got Tua.
Ooh, you got Tua?
I mean, that was
a starter?
I had -2 points.
Tua was your starter?
That's your fault.
Wait, now it was between him. I had to see what Penix was gonna do. Penix is sitting on my bench.
Them both of your quarterbacks?
I got Love, Penix, Willis for just in case.
Okay.
And Tua.
I was going to say,
you got 4 quarterbacks.
It's a big league, but yes, I got 4. It's a dynasty league.
Okay.
Wait, so why'd you go with Tua?
Tua was cooking last year.
Shit.
He was actually cooking with Hill because I got H-Chan too.
He was hurt most of last year, wasn't he?
When he was in, he helped. He was out, he was gone.
And
then I had Willis.
Saw the Colts matchup, you probably.
Yeah, so I was like, so I'm watching. I'm like, what the fuck is this? He had -2. I'm like, y'all got no offense, bro.
But it was
nothing.
Negative.
They couldn't run. They couldn't pass. They couldn't defend shit.
Garbage.
I was there watching it. That's why I was so invested. I'm like, oh my god, y'all are awful, bro.
Oh, real quick, we didn't say anything about this game, but the other fun game of the weekend was definitely Steelers Jets.
Yeah, Rodgers looked good.
The Freaky Friday game, as they called it, since it was the two quarterbacks have swap places.
Shout out to Fields, man.
Fields looked
He
good
looked
in that
good,
game.
too.
That was a fun game
I love
this
it.
weekend.
Love to see my
Is the Jets gonna be? Well, wait. One, the Steelers defense looked nothing like it's supposed to look.
No, they
look
Jets was running through them.
They look terrible, but they just picked up Jabril Peppers actually.
Okay.
Who
did?
The Steelers.
Oh, okay.
And Rodgers looked good. He had 4 touchdowns. He ain't got no wheels no more though.
My
got that arm though.
No wheels.
That man cannot move, but he can throw that motherfucker.
If you get through to him and he in the pocket still,
he be like, oh shit!
You got him. You got him.
He got to get that Tom Brady tuck in,
Hey,
bro.
You
gotta figure it out.
But sometimes you can see in his mind, he think like, I can still
move,
and then it don't.
He like, shit, I ain't moving.
It's like in a dream, bro. I'm running
slow
fast. No,
motion
you're
and
not.
shit.
I'm running as fast as I can. We know. Throw that bitch.
Hey, he can still run them bootlegs and them. He can
He
still
get out
do
in that open, bro. That
But
motherfucking arm still live
That
as shit.
arm is woo.
Because there's a couple throws, I'm like, that's vintage error.
Hey, he be in the locker room with the LeBron knees. LeBron be having a fat ass ice packs on his
I said Aaron Rodgers gonna be sore though. He got smacked
Yeah,
up.
he got hit a couple times.
He took 1 sack. I said, "Oh Lord!" His body just crumpled. One went that way.
Shit.
I was like, "Oh Lord!"
He gonna get one that's like, nigga, I'm too old for this.
Just make it to week 8. I need to see it. I need to see.
Hey, the tight ends is gonna eat there though.
I need to see.
Oh
it.
yeah, for sure.
When is it? Steelers. I need him to be healthy too for Steelers Bears because I know he gonna go crazy in that game.
All right, y'all think it's sweet.
I just know how Aaron Rodgers is when he plays the Bears. Is all I'm saying.
He gonna make sure that he keeps that ownership.
Sure.
Oh, fuck all that.
He gonna bring his title and everything.
He gonna bring the lease. Like, listen.
Fuck all that.
I'm just here to renew it real quick.
That'll piss me clean off, bro. I'm like, steal! God damn it!
Just here to renew this
Somebody
motherfucker.
shoot this nigga. This nigga out of here, man. I've had enough of this shit.
And then we gotta see him. We gotta see him too.
Oh no, we play the Steelers before the Bears do.
He on the revenge tour.
Dang, I was hoping y'all had him early when he was still spry.
Well, he threw for 4 touchdowns, right?
Yeah.
Just throw that bug.
And he done knocked the Jets off.
Micah, if you want to become my favorite Packer, you know what to do.
Oh, the Packers gonna feast if Rodgers is back there.
Hey, if they beat Seattle, that'll get that ghost off his back. Because that's next.
He gonna knock all the ghosts.
That's what I'm saying. He on a revenge tour right now. Then he got Minnesota. Watch out, Favre.
Watch out, Favre.
Still hate that horn.
That's funny.
That's funny. All right. Last football question I have for y'all. Is there anything from your off-season predictions or feelings that you would either like to double down on or walk back? I'm going to let y'all walk it back or double down.
I got 1.5.
Okay.
I'm doubling down on what I said last week.
Which was?
Super Bowl.
For?
The Packers.
I know that's right.
Fair enough.
There's nothing I saw week 1 that dissuaded me from that position. It only strengthened it. The other one was the half is JJ McCarthy. I'm not ready to say whether he is or isn't going to be whatever.
Still not familiar with your game.
Still not familiar with your game.
Yeah.
But like I did say early on, where it's like the reports coming out of camp, it's like I just don't know. Like that is the biggest wild card for me in the NFC North, where it's like I don't like. Is he the player that we saw in the first half of that game, or is he the player we saw in the fourth quarter?
That motherfucker got an arm though.
Yeah.
He was slinging that motherfucker.
You do got an arm.
Oh, what's with all the cannons in the motherfucking north, dog?
I would say the starkest thing, and sorry, Ken, but it's like just the body language and the way that he interacted with his teammates is night and day from the way Caleb was with his team.
Yeah, he's so tiny. He little compared to that.
He's like cannons all around. Cannons to the left.
Like, damn, bro.
Cannons on the right.
Like, everybody, let me run that Miami back though. Fuck them.
You gonna run that one back? You ain't. They not a playoff team.
Nah.
And I'm gonna double down on Miami's gonna be bad this year, y'all. I'm doubling down. Miami's gonna be bad.
I don't blame you, Shells.
Shell said he's walking back his Tennessee pick. He said Tennessee.
Oh yeah, I mean you jumped out the window on that one.
He's walking that back. We're gonna let you walk that back, Shells. Cam, you doubling down or you walking it back?
I'm doubling down on my Bears being a playoff team.
All right.
Gross.
One loss ain't do nothing.
So let me ask you this: do you think the Bears will finish at least second in the North to get that playoff spot?
Yes.
Just to be clear, because we didn't act like okay. So you think it's going?
No, now.
If the Bears are making the playoffs Who else in the? What's the rest of the North situation then?
Packers won.
Damn right.
Who say it? Say it.
No, I got Minnesota 2, us 3, Lions 4.
How the hell you drop down to 3?
So you okay? So
Minnesota just beat us.
Okay, so ultimately, you think the NFC North will send 3 playoff teams?
I do,
and the Bears will be a wild card.
Bears will be a wild card. We will be a playoff team.
My cousin Jay in the comments just said stop.
We will be.
He just said stop.
All right,
just
when
stop.
When we get there, we gonna see.
That's our hair.
They treat my boy Caleb like he Drake or something, man.
Wait, what?
The treatment he be getting like he Drake or something.
Who? Wait, sorry.
Caleb.
I'm glad you said that.
How?
Can we please stop with the homophobic shit about like Caleb Williams? Like, yes, it's not fucking funny. Like, my nigga.
I saw like that's because my nigga like some nail polish. Like, come on, fam.
Like you can there are more than enough things to rib him about without.
That's a fact. Like, you ain't even got to go to the nails to start. Dwayne said that McCarthy is a rookie plus, which is very fair because he did redshirt his real rookie year. And Dwayne added, I think he might have it. That pick 6 would have got most new QBs out of there. And that's very true.
Yeah, he kept slinging it.
Yeah, he did. And then the fourth quarter, when he really let it go. Like, he was really slanging it.
But they said McConnell, isn't he the quarterback whisperer?
Oh, OKC? Mm-hmm. Yeah, or KOC, I mean. Yeah. I said OKC. Shout out to the Thunder. All right. Anything else you want to discuss NFL-wise before we move on to the Clippers and Steve Ballmer and Kawhi and all of those shenanigans?
Negative.
All right. You want to talk about Lamar Jackson?
Oh, shit. I forgot all about it. So.
Yeah, we talk about Lamar big.
Yeah, we did.
Somebody tag him.
So, Lamar Jackson, if y'all watched the Bills game, a lot of people did. Watching the Bills game after Flowers scored a touchdown. Was it Flowers or Henry? Somebody scored a touchdown. No, D-Hop. D-Hop had the one-hander in the end zone.
Okay.
They walking towards the back. Fan decides to smack him on the helmet. He smacked D-Hop on the helmet first. And then as Lamar walking by, he pushed Lamar in the helmet. Like, it wasn't even the same thing. He just kind of pushed Lamar. Lamar turned around. Watch out, bitch nigga. The NFL, the Bills have banned that fan.
As they should.
And they... I'm just curious as to know, like, what do you think should come of the Lamar thing? Was he in the wrong? Was he in the right? I know emotions. I know he also don't know this nigga.
It has to be. Fans can't always jump out the window. Like, it has to be consequences for shit that you do. Why you can't just come to the game and enjoy the fucking game? Like just a common citizen, fam. Just sit down, enjoy the fucking game. But then for you to think that you can do that and there's not going to be any repercussions shows how entitled you are. Because, he's the athlete. He's the pro.
And if you touch me.
If he touch me, I'm a sue. Get the fuck out of here.
No, I think professional athletes should treat fans that cross that line the same way wrestlers do for fans that come in the ring.
They be beating shit out of They be fucking them up.
You got license to tee off. Like, anything that you do anything that the athlete does at that point, I'm good with.
I agree, because you can't put he pushed
Keep your
not
hands
just
to
Lamar,
yourself.
but he had pushed, I think it was Flowers too before that. Like, as a fan, you are there to enjoy the game. You are not there to touch the people who are giving you the entertainment.
Exactly.
Like,
You're not suited up, fam.
I'm glad Lamar pushed that nigga back in his chair the way he did, as you should. Because he had no right, no business doing it. He didn't expect that.
That'll make somebody else. Exactly.
Okay.
That's going to make the next person think twice.
Whatever you do.
That's assault now. We saw Myles Garrett do that, and he got in some trouble.
But he did that to another athlete.
And doing it to a fan?
Yeah, a fan that has crossed the line. It's like, if somebody breaking your house, you got the right to do whatever you want.
I hear you, but the NFL ain't going to go for that one.
That's what I'm saying. I'm worried. I got two things here. One, in the vein of fan-athlete interaction, I'm still kind of waiting what happens with Rampage Jackson's son. I don't know if y'all saw that.
What happened with Rampage?
So Rampage Jackson's son went to a indie wrestling event.
It's not a pure like fan.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
He was supposed to.
Yeah. Right, that's what I'm kind of alone that because he wasn't part of that show, but it was kind of a thing.
Because she don't know what we're talking about.
Right.
So he went to the show, I guess, before
Rampage Jackson, UFC fighter.
Okay, so he's a MMA fighter.
Used to be legendary.
Okay.
His son is like a aspiring MMA fighter, but he also apparently wanted to dibble and dabble in wrestling.
Okay.
He went to the show. He was supposed to be part of the show. Like, I think before the show, him and a wrestler, like, they were doing like a fake spot, but like he accidentally hit him like harder, and the wrestler apologized
immediately.
immediately like, my bad, right? I mean, so then the Jackson was supposed to do a run-in on the show
with his son.
No, the son.
Oh, the son will do the run-in.
The son was by himself.
The only reason we mentioned Rampage Jackson is because nobody knows the kid otherwise.
Yeah.
Okay, call him Little Rampage or something, so I can figure this out.
All right, Little
Junior
Rampage.
was at the wrestling show. He's supposed to do a run-in.
Right.
He then does a run-in, but he does it in a way that was unexpected, and then he like just tees off on the wrestler.
Getting his leg back.
No, like whooping his like really like
out.
doing
and then
knocked him out
him while he was knocked out. At least like 6,
so he like picks him up, dumps him on his head. He's knocked out at that
completely.
point. And then while he's on the ground, he's just tearing him off on
like as hard as he can, every single
like the dude was
like 6-7 times.
I don't know if he was in a coma, but he was he went to the hospital.
Yeah.
He runs off.
He ran.
Yeah,
he's still recording this shit. So he's talking about
he got the meta glasses on or something, or he got
he has a crew. He doing like live shit. Like
it was like supposed to be like promo or for him or some shit because he wants to be inspired.
Well, now he got footage to go to jail.
That's the whole point.
Yeah.
So everybody kind of like that's why I was like when we was talking about the fan, I was like that kind of reminded me. And I'm like I wonder what the fuck happened there because it was kind of nuts on that. But I think the NFL should leave him alone.
Yeah.
So that second thing.
Shell said nothing should happen to Lamar, and Dwayne added, "You don't muff no grown ass man and not expect no comeback."
Exactly, bitch ass nigga. Fuck you. The fuck.
And the reason I think that they won't do anything is because the same reason why like no player ever gets in trouble for tackling the streaker. Like when a fan crosses that line, like the
streakers be getting the worst of them.
Ass naked, bro. Ass naked getting tackled is crazy.
Last football thing before we move on. What were y'all thinking when y'all saw Jalen Carter spit on Dak Prescott?
Wildin'.
I was just like, why?
I said, we didn't even start yet.
Dude.
Before the first snap of the season.
You out here.
Before the very first one, boy. You are wildin'.
Crazy. My mom called me like, do they got personal problems? What? Like, she was like, they fight.
They do now.
They have personal problems.
They fighting.
Dak said, I swear I ain't spit on him. He was on the ground.
Yeah, Dak did that little like slide thing where it's like, come on,
because when they showed his I was like, I can see how he thought that because it wasn't like it was straight to the ground. It was like you looking at me while you spitting and it landed right in front of me like you.
But as a man, I don't care. Man, woman,
you don't
child,
spit on nobody.
Spitting on someone is one of the most degrading and worst things that you can possibly do, and it's one of the most disrespectful things you can do.
Super disrespectful.
I was taught because I was a nice
you don't
kid.
Never do that shit.
I was taught as a kid like no matter what happened, if anybody ever spit on you, you just fire him, just swing off. That was the very first fight I got into. Season. Kids spit on me, foul.
Exactly, it's open season, fam.
Very first fight,
ultimate disrespect.
I mean, I don't blame you for that one. That's
that's just nasty. Like,
that's disgusting.
That's nasty. A grown ass man, like come on, fam. Like you a bitch ass nigga for real. Like real talk. Like that's some hoe ass shit.
Of all things,
you big ass nigga, big ass hoe ass nigga. It's crazy.
That's nuts. That's
nuts. See me in the parking lot.
All right, so that means I know you don't give a fuck about me. So we ain't even gotta cut the nice and go straight to it. That's what you said.
You know, for the cook, you big shit.
I mean, that's like when Pumpkin spit on New York and Flavor of Love, and
hers was super nasty.
You better beat her down, New York. She didn't get a chance to actually get to her because New York security.
But she was gonna beat the brakes off her.
New York was ready for her.
She was gonna beat the brakes off her.
All right, let's move into some NBA because a big NBA story did break over the last week, and it came out through Pablo Torre and his sports journalism. Which, thank God, we have a sports journalist still out here cracking codes and not worrying about relationships.
Doing the legwork.
Yeah, out here being a journalist. Shout out to him. But he found some stuff, boy. He found some circumstantial evidence that would link the Clippers to cap circumvention with Kawhi Leonard. I'm sure by now everyone knows all of the details around it, or at the very least the gist, which is that it looks real fishy for the Clippers. So my question for you all is that, do you think the NBA will find enough evidence to punish the Clippers for cap circumvention? Because a name everybody keeps bringing up is Joe Smith. We saw it with Joe Smith in Minnesota, where with Joe Smith, he was signing all these cheap deals, And the plan was for him to do these cheap deals so you can get the big one, and they were doing it all on purpose. But they actually had that in writing. Like they had the league could look at the paper and be like,
you know, what
y'all planned to pay him under these couple years here and then pay him. We have y'all. Smoking gun. Bang. It's over. It's done with.
Yeah.
Not necessarily that in this Clippers story, but there is a lot of evidence that it don't pass the smell test. So do y'all think the NBA is actually going to punish the Clippers for this one?
I don't think they're going to punish the Clippers, but I do think that Kawhi is under the finest, biggest of microscopes right now, because the Clippers organization, Ballmer's not there no more. Now, a lot of this happened under Ballmer, from what Pablo Torre was saying. And I don't think that the NBA is in the realm of punishing the franchise for prior owners' mistakes.
This was all under Ballmer.
Right, but Ballmer's not there no more, right?
No, he is.
No, he is.
Oh, I'm tripping. I'm thinking the racist man.
No, he been gone.
Oh, you know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was. I was flip flopping the name.
No,
so when I was thinking Ball, I'm thinking the other guy. Oh shit. Then again, no, I still don't think they'll catch this one, but I think it's more so it's going to shift the focus closer to Kawhi, especially after the stuff that I seen today from the Toronto Star. What they saying that like he was trying to do that shit with the Raptors.
I mean, that's why the Lakers said they didn't sign him because they were like, he was actually doing illegal stuff. We said no.
But that's the thing. Like, it's not illegal for him to ask them to do it, and it's not illegal for him to accept payment for not doing any work. Like, he can ask all he wants. Like, the teams get in trouble if they then go along with it. Like, if he found a company that was willing to pay him to do nothing, essentially,
that's not his fault.
Like, that's the part that doesn't square for me. It's like, what is in it for the company? Like, what benefit does the company get?
And then you take a huge L in the long run.
They got nothing. And that's what makes me think like this is not above board, because what did they get out of this?
If you listen to Mark Cuban, which you may not want to do, but if you listen to Mark Cuban, he posits that the aspiration has a financial stake in the success of the Clippers. They're a brand that is sponsoring the Clippers to the tune of $200 million or whatever it was. And if they're good, that gives them more visibility as a big time Clippers sponsor. They're going to be on the jersey patch. Like, they have a financial stake in the Clippers having good players. So they're going to want to have
a Kawhi Leonard.
They're going to want to incentivize Kawhi Leonard to stay with the Clippers. Again, that's the theory that Mark Cuban is putting out there. I don't necessarily agree with it, but like that is one way that you can try to explain it away.
Especially too, like Mark Cuban's part of his argument too was Steve can't be that dumb, because if he knew this company was going to go under and they were just doing something shady, he could have personally saved this company from going under, so none of this could come out. Was Mark Cuban's argument.
Which is
and fair. I think that is faulty because there are so many stupid rich people.
Oh no. The part about like if he had this deal with aspiration, like yes, it is in his financial. Like if he doesn't want this to come out and he knows that they have this skeleton, like you're not going to put your faith in another team, another entity, and then let that entity blow up and go into bankruptcy court and have this come out essentially, or you pay off whatever is owed, which again is salary cap circumvention, but in for a penny, in for a pound. Like you just then pay off. Like okay, they owe you $7 million. Here's your $7 million. Do not put in a claim for like how much they owe you.
So here's 21 on the side. We're not gonna put that in your contract, but here's your 21 million.
It's all, again, it does not pass the smell test for me at all that they signed Kawhi Leonard to a $28 million deal without clauses in every single thing that he could do for promotion. Hearing the employees, which again is not hard evidence because you can say whatever you want, but employees saying, we were told at our job this was for cap circumvention. We were told at our job that this Kawhi payment has to go out, even though we are swimming in all kinds of financial problems. This has to go out. There are so many other little things with this, and Zach Lowe pointed this out on his show, a part in the CBA. I had to screenshot it here because, one, it should be noted that Adam Silver and the NBA investigated the Clippers
in
2019 based on reports that Kawhi and Uncle Dennis was out here doing some shady stuff trying to get this money, but they couldn't find anything. And Adam Silver said, We ain't find nothing, but
if we do,
if I hear anything else, I am reopening this investigation and we going forward. And here's the anything else now.
Yeah.
And on top of that, in the CBA, it says, quote, a violation of Section 2A or 2B above may be proven by direct or circumstantial evidence, including but not limited to evidence that a player contract or any term or provision thereof cannot rationally be explained in the absence of conduct violative of Section 2A or 2B. Meaning, Adam Silver don't need a smoking gun to punish the Clippers if he wants to. If enough of this feels fishy to him, where he's like,
it's like, all right, I got you.
I don't know, but this shit don't sound right.
Yeah, I'm still going to punish. And now it might not be as extreme as what you saw in Minnesota, where, again, you had a piece of paper that said, here's our evil plan and what we plan to do.
A piece of paper.
But I think he has enough that he could still be like, it's been too much happening. Yeah. Something's going to happen. We can't. What do you think?
Yeah, I feel like it's too much tied to it. And I don't know how big it's going to be, but something does have to happen. Like someone has to answer for what's going on. You can't just, this is not something that you can just kind of sweep under the rug. And you already had an investigation a few years ago. Yeah. They didn't find nothing. And then all of a sudden this comes up. Like somebody got to pay.
To be fair, this came up 2 years after they did the investigation.
Yeah.
So,
okay. But like ultimately, like to answer your question, I think ultimately I lean on the side of nothing's going to happen. Like, granted, he can punish them, but at the end of the day, Adam Silver works for the owner. So if the other owners push it and make it into a thing, then possibly. But if enough of them are like, do we really want to open this can of worms? Yeah. It's probably going to go nowhere.
We all doing dirt.
And it seems like a lot of them are more of the former of like, no, I better look into this because what? And a lot of teams are saying like, no, this is not something. Like a lot of teams are scared. It sounds a lot to me like college basketball, or college sports, like the 90s and early 2000s, where it's like, yeah, you got some teams paying these players not like they're not supposed to be, but they paying them. But you got other programs that are like,
we are things about it, but
we are terrified to do that because we are not trying to get what's it called?
Sanctioned.
Not even sanctioned when they just end your program. The death penalty on the program. Like we just trying to be above board. So that is something to keep an eye on. What happens with this whole story here with Kawhi and them, because I also wouldn't be surprised if a lot of things were the actual story. I wouldn't be surprised if the Clippers were doing cap circumvention. I wouldn't be surprised if this was just Uncle Dennis on his own and being like, we're going to get our stuff and getting it.
It's always Uncle.
Hey, man, Uncle Dennis, he and Kawhi is just so quiet too, where it's like, we ain't going to hear from him.
He was just going along with whatever anyway.
He want his money. We know that about Kawhi. Oh, yeah. Paulo Torre did a great job of breaking down how cheap and frugal and how about his money that Kawhi is.
And that's the thing. Like Pablo did a very good job of kind of like setting up the story and basically like walking you through like why this
is. Documentary.
But like I think the problem that I personally have with true crime documentaries is that it goes so hard into convincing you that this is the case that it doesn't allow for. Maybe it was actually a coincidence. Maybe this is like there are other
like it has to be
other.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. I think for me, what really swayed me in this one too was we knew that they had the Clippers deal. Aspiration had a Clippers deal, and then we heard that Ballmer donated $50 million, and I was like, okay, well the Kawhi thing was 28, so like that don't really add up. But then, shout out to John Corrales, host of Locked On Celtics, who works for the Boston Sports Journal, who broke the news that actually it wasn't just that 28. Kawhi also had a deal for $20 million in stocks that never became liquid because the company folded. But ultimately, the deal with Aspiration was $48 million, which is so very close to that $50 million amount that Steve Ballmer donated. So, is it Steve Ballmer, that thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve. That he donated. So invested, quote unquote.
Angel investor,
quote unquote. So just something to keep an eye on there. Let's move into some wrestling here because we had a big return this week. Light it up.
That song has been stuck in my head since Friday.
Same. I'd be light it up.
Light it up. AJ Lee.
Oh yeah. No, I thought Thomas was still talking. But
that rust is coming out.
Yeah, right. Exactly. No, but how do you guys for you guys that don't know, AJ Lee actually made her return on SmackDown last Friday. AJ Lee is
good too.
Is married to CM Punk. I personally know nothing about AJ Lee.
Oh. That's right, because you weren't watching during.
Yeah, I was like, everyone's geeked happy about it. But how do you guys that actually know her? How do you feel about her, and how would you put me on to AJ Lee?
So, yeah, like I think that it's probably going to be a similar thing to Punk, is that you have to contextualize it. Like if you just go in and look at it and be like, this it. This what y'all was going crazy, but you have to understand the context of the time in which she operated, which was the Diva era, where they weren't letting women be wrestlers. They were barely letting them be characters. And she was both. Yeah. She was so captivating on the mic because, again, like nobody else was doing what she was doing. Nobody, like, she dropped pipe bombs. Like she was the general manager of Raw just off the strength of we need to find time to put her on TV because people gravitate to her so much. Like her wrestling probably doesn't necessarily stand out in today's era because like every woman is a wrestler now. But like back then, like it was just like hair pulls and slaps were what other women wrestlers were doing, and she was like actually out there doing moves and like having good matches.
It was kind of like when you first saw like Trish Stratus and you're like, okay, this is a little bit different. Like they got used the way that Vince wanted women to be, but like you saw a little bit more Lita.
She broke out.
Even like a Mickie James, where when she was wrestling, you were like, okay, like you can go. Beth Phoenix, like there were a few that were starting to come, and AJ Lee was another one in that list. But also, the character she played was this unhinged, crazy, affectionate, like
she's a psycho girlfriend essentially.
Yeah, and she played it well. The only person I've seen play crazy better than that in WWE over the last 15 years was Alicia Fox. Shout out to Alicia Fox, because before she got cut, before she got cut, she was playing that character too, and she was killing it.
I don't think that was a character.
Damn. I don't even know her like
you remember when Paige debuted?
Yes.
I don't.
You know? Damn.
You want to watch it?
Okay. So
I know who she is.
Okay,
Paige was cold too when she came.
When Paige first came, she was another. We finna break the glass ceiling with the young buck real quick. She finna change the game. That's how they felt about AJ Lee. AJ was real, even though like with all the in-ring work, the biggest thing about her character was that she had different boyfriends that she had these issues with. So she was in love with Daniel Bryan, but then turned around and screwed Daniel Bryan and loved Sheamus, which is why Daniel Bryan had the quickest. Or was it the other way around?
She was never involved with Sheamus.
No, I'm talking about when he got lost the title in like 5 seconds.
Sheamus.
Yeah, because he screwed Daniel Bryan.
No, she just kissed him before the thing.
She screwed Daniel Bryan
against Sheamus.
And then turned around, left him for I think Dolph, and then she was with Dolph for a minute, and then she left Dolph to go with CM Punk, and it was, but the way she kind of what they use the storyline now, kind of with the Liv Morgans and like those storylines, literally kind of her. She started that shit to that extent, I would say. Whereas like she's a cold ass female wrestler where she bouncing between people, but she ain't really dedicated to nobody. She's kind of fucking them over, but she helping them at the same time. Like
she's a Black Widow.
Yeah.
That's a perfect way to explain.
And she played it to a T. So then she was also the pseudo sexy in the ring. So a lot of the like you see Rhea do the random one-off shits, or you see
she came from the Mickie James school. I put it like that.
So like she hit the split. She hitting the split. Like she would take a bump. You kind of see it when she was walking, when she was standing there. Like different things she'll do. She'll get a pseudo sexy at the same time. So like she was a different breed. So it should be fun seeing her now because she was more of a modern wrestler then now. Which is why he's saying that you really wouldn't tell now because she really does fit in with everybody else.
I saw a video of her like a few months ago practicing. Now I knew who she was. I just knew she was married, but I didn't even think like, she was coming back or because I didn't know her like that until I started, all the
stuff coming out.
Stuff. I was like, okay, cool, AJ Lee, cool.
Like how like dudes are like Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart basically birthed a generation of wrestlers where like they just became like carbon copy. Like that's basically like AJ Lee is like that for like the new crop of women.
The
Roxanne Perez is like
that's
my idol.
Alexa Bliss,
like the little girls basically.
The smaller.
Sorry, the smaller women. I didn't mean to call them little girls, but
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
So yeah, the AJ, and then I mean that's how her and Punk even met because it was through storyline. Mm-hmm. That's how really? They got together.
Oh, okay. I thought that's what's up.
Yeah, they explained like it was some. I forget what it was like. They kissed outside the ring, and she was kind of like, "Hey, yo,"
because it was on the Dolph Ziggler storyline.
Yeah, and he also kind of. They both were like. I felt a little something here for real.
They might be shaking for real. They hit me in the back. What was that about?
I think I saw something recently where Punk said that he was late to one of his WrestleMania entrances because he was in the back spitting game to AJ Lee after that. Like he was in the back talking to her. And
I say last time? They always said that CM Punk was.
What I tell you about pitching Woo on the job?
They always said CM Punk was like big in the back with the women. Like a big draw in the back in the locker room. Like
he still is.
That's all the pictures you see.
All of them.
All the divas.
Which
he had Riz before Riz was.
Before we move off of AJ Lee, I think Tim last week you were saying like he can get all kinds of women from the back.
Yeah, I was thinking Rhea.
So when he did his promo and he was like, "You don't think I could?" I was like, "Did he listen to Tim this week?"
But like that's literally
the fact that he said, "I got shooters in Chicago."
Yes, CM Punk literally has always like that's been his lore. So they've been good about bringing real life into this lately, and with him in particular, like he's always been a big hit. Like when he first came back, he went straight to NXT and got cool with all of them motherfuckers, and then all the other girls that was already there, like the Baileys and all of them, like welcome back because he was big with him before he left. Yeah. So like they've always loved Phil Brooks in the locker room.
Yeah.
Macaroni.
Apparently, him and Cena was going crazy back then.
No, Cena was different.
Cena was knocking everything.
Cena was like.
The time is up. My time is now. God damn it! You can't see me. What's Cena at? The time is now. Shit. The franchise.
And now your time is done because I've been moved to my next time on. So
yeah, Nikki in the blender, boy.
Man. And before Nikki, he had a rotation of.
Wrestling is like a very condensed version of like the Olympic Village, where it's just like a bunch of young, fit people that's just.
That's what I said about the military. It's the military or like the.
I always think
athletes.
of it as a call center because call centers it's
but everybody fit. You gonna get some big ones in call center.
But I'm saying the work dynamic of all everybody the intermingling.
This nigga too much shit.
No, because
he hasn't done waiting for no reason.
I was just saying, what Cardi say? Security heavy.
No reason.
Moving on.
Somebody listening to this at a call center right now, looking at themselves like this nigga. He ain't talking about
what
me.
What he say? Fuck me for?
He ain't talking about me. I call it Skype.
At least the shit.
Wow.
That nigga, done.
Yep.
Sorry.
Any other AJ Lee comments before we move on to a point that Tim had that I found to be very interesting? I'm so glad that he wanted to talk about it this week.
For sure. So I think that Mr. Uso.
Which Uso?
Prime time, main event, 4 letters, 1 word. You know, Mr. Yeet.
Stop.
Wait, there's another good one. I think he's turning heel slowly.
It seemed like
I think he's slowly on the since Clash of Paris, right?
Mm-hmm.
You
could argue before that because when he talked to Roman, essentially was the genesis.
Yeah, Roman was talking.
But he also was like he wasn't trying to hear it. So it wasn't like he necessarily he was talking to him, but he was like, "Shit, I mean, you still was on that bullshit, my boy. So I hear you, but it is what it is." And
he wasn't listening, but his spirit was listening.
Somebody, that's still like you said, it's still family. That's still my family, regardless of that. He ain't been shit, but that's my family. I still look out for him. I saved him. Shit.
Yeah,
he saved me recently. Ain't that a bitch? But then all of a sudden, Clash of Paris happens, and then last week, him and LA Knight kind of have a back and forth, and then this week they have another back and forth. Except for this time, LA Knight at the beginning of the show, he moved out the way. Jay get hit. Now, mind you, he went in to save Roman, and Clash in Paris felt like he lost because he just went to go help Roman and got beat up by Bronson.
Yep.
And then he turned around, and LA Knight moves out the way for him to get splashed by Bronson. And now he figured now you in cahoots? Maybe not. Maybe you are. I don't know, but that's his problem. He told his brother, I don't want shit to do with him. I'm going to stay out of this. That's his shit, not mine.
And you should stay out of it, too.
And you should stay out of it, too. You with me. Don't worry about it. His brother decided he want to help some shit. Next thing you know, LA Knight come in with the save. Hey, hooray! Speared by Jey Uso. Why? Granted, I get it. Y'all had some words. He been talking shit. Yeah.
The crowd started booing. That's the part for me where I was like, ooh. Because they love LA Knight. They love Jey Uso. But when Jey speared him,
that's an instant. Wow.
Milwaukee said, ooh.
Because we love 4 letters, 1 word. Yeah.
Milwaukee does love LA
they're
Knight.
like, yeah.
He been cracking me up.
But even to your point, because even Jimmy in the back was like, you sounding like Roman right now.
You sounded real Roman like, they should acknowledge us, huh? Whoa, wait a minute.
But so let's say Jey does go heel. Where do you go with that?
Now it's Jimmy trying to bring him back.
Is that where you start? Where that's the heel turn again? Where it's on his brother? Are we running the playback?
It's more of them now.
I know, but do we run that back?
I think it's more interested if it's just like flirting with, like, turning to the dark side, but ultimately gets pulled back.
Yeah, to the good side.
And because like I think he was a little too much like
in the moment,
just rah, like, yeah, I'm the good guy, I'm here for the kids and blah blah blah. Like, this just gives his character a little bit more of an edge, which is like
what he needs.
What people like about him.
Yeah,
I mean, shit, get them back on the promos because they was cooking their ass.
Hey, when Jey made Jimmy break.
Yes,
he said he looked like an orca.
Yeah, it looked like one too, and Jimmy like, AKA. I was like,
one that bothered me. Both of y'all named Brian. Y'all got the same name. I'm like, damn.
I saw LA Knight promo. Like, that was good when he was like, I would care. Brian Breaker, Brian Reed, Brian James, Charles Bronson, Bronny.
But no, the Jey, it's interesting. They're gonna be at Wrestlepalooza. They announced
Wrestlepalooza.
The Usos will be wrestling at Wrestlepalooza against Braun and Bronson. The Bronnies.
It'd be funny if they do start calling one of them Bronny.
Bronson
becomes Bronny Reed.
Well, then you know who they see as like the big dog for real.
Yeah,
you ain't gonna call me Bronny, you Bronny.
Exactly.
I ain't Bronny.
No, LeBron sued him so quick.
Right. But that's a great segue because I wanted to ask y'all, the card for Wrestlepalooza is taking shape. It is next Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
We know we tend to get 5 to 6 match cards for the most part, and we have 4 matches established so far. We got we got John Cena versus Brock Lesnar. We got Io Sky versus Stephanie Valkyrie for the title. We got AJ Lee and CM Punk versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. And then we have the Usos versus Braun.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else that's floating around right now, storyline wise? You don't unplug some stuff.
My headphone. But
can you plug his headphone back in? But yeah, is there any other matches? Any other matches that y'all see and you're just kind of like,
it's all in here, or I'm big in here.
He's digging here.
That y'all were like, I want this on the card for next week.
So I have a question. Like, I haven't been watching SmackDown. Like, did they do anything to write Cody off, or is he just like
he's been gone?
He just disappeared because you know they wrote Roman off, but not.
But they didn't write Cody off.
They didn't write Cody off.
He just left with the title.
Yeah.
So he's just Roman now,
basically.
As their co-workers now on the Street Fighter movie set. So
laughing, watching SmackDown together.
Right.
Damn, they put on a good show this week, didn't they?
Yeah, man, I enjoyed it this week.
If they're trying to make Wrestlepalooza a big thing,
right.
So I do feel like because Seth's title isn't being defended, we'll see Cody somewhere.
Like he has to appear at the.
Like making an appearance, yeah, some to that extent because they're really trying to make this.
Don't.
They're really trying to make.
Oh, now it's Veryday.
Veryday Media.
That's the title.
Oh man.
Take a picture of that. But no, there is they're trying to make it like a Wrestlepalooza kind of a big event, especially because they're
trying to make it like a Wrestlepalooza.
Like, I mean, no, I'm saying Wrestlepalooza. They're making it a big ass event because they're trying to premiere it on ESPN. They're premiering it. You know, it's their premiere event. Yeah. So I feel like even if he don't defend it, he'll be there. But we'll probably add 2 more title matches at least.
He might do a video or something.
I don't know if that's enough.
I can see him maybe just even appearing.
Dom might have a match.
Start the show off. Quick promo.
Ain't Dom fighting at AAA? That's this week though. That's this week though.
And he just beat AJ Styles again, so I'm sure him and AJ might run it back again on Wrestlepalooza.
AJ Styles cut that promo here last night too in Milwaukee, behind the scenes, saying, "Someone don't want me here." I said, "What? How you jump to that?" Okay,
he jumped straight out the window.
But the promo, I kind of laughed because he was like, "They got rid of Anderson and Gallows. You know, I'm separated from everybody. I'm alone now. They don't want me here." I said, "Maybe stand on your own 2 feet, AJ Styles, and stop hide behind people."
I mean, he has at one point.
Then why is he complaining he's alone?
Because he had buddies at one point.
Stand on your own 2.
He just want to talk to somebody.
He's
just a little lonely.
Just need a riding buddy. You know, we got to travel to these goddamn states.
Just a little lonely. All right. But
a traveling buddy.
We'll see. Next week we will be previewing Wrestlepalooza.
Terrible name.
It is, but that's what it is. So
Wrestlepalooza.
That is what it is.
You was right.
Should just call it the Colossal Tussle.
I was like, you was right about the Starrcade thing because they did pull it out years ago, but they never actually had the event. It got canceled around COVID or something like that. Something happened where they did pull the name out, but it didn't happen.
I feel like they called like a house show in North Carolina that they did Starrcade,
which is so disrespectful.
Oh yeah, it's WCW.
They always doing that, man. Yeah. Like they save all the WCW entities to NXT for the most part. Like, there you go.
Yeah, they
like you got the perfect name for an October pay-per-view on Halloween Havoc.
Halloween Havoc is perfect.
That's one of the coldest pay-per-views ever.
Perfect. Easy ass aesthetic you can do.
Yep.
Pumpkins playing.
That's gonna win.
Angry pumpkins.
Yeah, like
all kinds of stuff, man.
Easy.
All kinds of stuff. All right, some quick hits before we get out of here. I don't know which one of y'all niggas added this in here, but I am not.
If you ain't want it, don't say nothing.
I am not gonna shout out that team in Madison. I will say shout out to the Brewers and the Packers for what they've done over the weekend.
Shout out to Wisconsin over the weekend, bro. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to the Wisconsin teams over the weekend. If you don't want to shout them out, shout out the Badgers too. This weekend, Badgers, Brewers, and Packers did their thing.
Who did the Badgers beat?
Some team in Michigan.
So nobody's.
They finna have a rough year. That's why I'm shouting them out now. It was a good weekend for Wisconsin.
What they say? Buck the Fadgers.
They're 2-0, but they won like 42-10. But they kind of struggled against that team.
That's funny.
Buck the Fadgers.
Yeah.
Buck the Fadgers.
Shout out to the Badgers.
You gotta make sure you enunciate very clearly with that.
Ooh.
Buck.
That wasn't the word I was thinking about.
I ain't even gonna say it because I'm fucking.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta be very careful.
The Badgers.
I ain't even gonna say it.
He said,
Jesus.
On the podcast deal should flash up before my eyes.
No, I don't like the Badgers. I hope you enjoyed this one little win, and I hope that there's nothing but losing seasons.
They're 2-0. I'm just they about to play Alabama next.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what? I shouted them out this
what
week.
What time that come on so I can watch? I don't know. Watch college football.
They gonna get destroyed.
They playing
Alabama. This game been in the works for like 2 years.
Sign me up, boss.
Although Alabama just lost too, didn't
they? They number 9 now.
So you already know they finna come out.
Right.
Stomp them.
I seen it on the schedule. I was like, shit, it's going to be a rough year.
They have to put 60 points up against
Need to see it. All right. I'm here for that.
That's funny.
Watch the Badgers win. I'm gonna be pissed.
Tim gonna be here.
Let's go.
With Badger gear on.
Hella red and white on this shit.
I had to eat that one. It is what it is.
Alabama's now number 19.
Damn,
a loss will do that. A loss will do that. Canelo and Crawford is this Saturday on Netflix.
Whooping feet.
Whooping feet.
Who y'all got in this fight? Are y'all gonna watch? Because a Netflix fight.
I got Netflix. Yeah, I got Netflix. I'm watching. Hey, we doing shit.
I know that's a big fight too. Like those are two.
It's one of the biggest fights of this generation.
When it's boxers, I know. I'm like, oh yeah, this must be a big fight because I don't know. I only know the top of the top as it is. So like, if them two fighting each other,
so if you don't watch boxing, this is one you want.
Yes,
for sure. Like
this is one.
Even the last fight with Crawford and
I couldn't tell you who fought last. I have to call a friend.
This fight is one of the bigger fights.
Wait, so is this actually a fight or is this like a
Jake
actual
Paul
fight?
No, actual fight. Like this is the actual sanctioned boxing.
Who the champion?
Canelo versus Crawford. They both
got belts.
They both.
What this unify it?
So whoever wins,
so Canelo's the undisputed super middleweight champ, and
I think I just seen highlights.
Crawford is undefeated unified welterweight and junior middleweight champ.
How they both unify in?
Because it's super middleweight and then it's middleweight, then it's welterweight.
So where are they
junior
fighting
middleweight. So I think they're fighting at Canelo weight. But Crawford has the reach advantage. He got like 3.5 inch reach on him.
He the one that got the powerful body shots, right?
Crawford moved up 2 weight classes to challenge Canelo to become the first men's boxer to be undisputed champion in 3 weight classes.
So these like top, the best against the best. Okay, bet.
Like, yes. What we wanted from
this ain't no Tyson.
No, what we wanted from Dante and old boy years ago, Joshua.
Yeah.
Oh, we wanted Joshua and Wilder.
That level.
Oh, okay.
But bigger because these niggas actually got the belts.
but smaller because they little.
Because they little.
Correct. But it's gonna be a hell of a fight.
So it's gonna be boxing.
Because both of them got popped.
I'm with you, Shells. The boxing belts make no sense.
Because it's for each weight class, and there's middleweight, there's junior middleweight, there's featherweight.
Within each class, and it's like, why do y'all got so many belts?
Everybody different. It weighs it different.
It would be like
the weights I get, but it's like within each weight class, there's multiple belts.
But it would be like if there's like a WWE champ, an AEW champ, and a WCW champ, like each not promotion, but like each organization has their own title, and you can fight in different organizations.
Mm-hmm.
That is so stupid.
Yeah, you can take your belt, you can fight anybody as long as they're professional.
That is so stupid. But I will be watching. I have no rooting interest outside of just picking Terrence Crawford just because that's the black man. So I'm gonna just.
I mean, he'll be the first to unify all the belts, all three weight classes.
He be whooping feet. So. LA lingo, man. That California lingo, I enjoy. Whooping feet made me laugh when I first heard it. I said, "Y'all gonna be what? What that mean?" Oh, okay. I like that whooping feet. But yeah, I'm going with Crawford for that one. Shells is going to be interesting. Like, yeah, this should be fun. And it's on Netflix. I ain't got to pay extra for it.
Yeah, I was like, I got Netflix. So I'm
going to watch it. I'm going to definitely watch it. They actually have the documentary out right now, too, of like the pre-fight stuff.
I used to like when who used to do that? HBO.
Yeah, HBO.
Yeah.
So
HBO and
Showtime. Yeah.
That's where Morrow went.
Isn't it crazy that that's not boxing channels no more? Like HBO, Showtime, that used to just be like
Showtime boxing.
Man.
HBO fight nights.
Man. Yeah. Man.
As I always say, I like my fighting fake.
So you ain't gonna.
That's why I really don't watch boxing, but I'm gonna watch this. I do like my fighting fake too.
If you're gonna tune in to this one for sure. There'll probably be hella fight parties and all kind of shit.
I'm gonna tune in for sure.
I like a good fight party. I might have to hit my friend up and see if she gonna have one because I do it like that makes me feel like I'm in the 90s again because I remember growing up and like. People was getting together for like the Tyson fights, and it was like
they'd be mad. You go get something to eat. The match over. Like, man, this about a match.
But I remember
now the fight, ain't gonna start until at least 10 o'clock.
Right, but I mean, they didn't start till late then too. Right. But I just remember like the parties and being like, "Dang, I can wait till I'm an adult and I can go to a boxing party." And then boxing was not like that no more.
Although you had fight parties.
Yeah, we were wrestling parties.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, epic. We had some epic wrestling parties in the 20s. Let me tell you, they're so different now than what they used to be.
In the 10s.
I mean, our age, 20s, the 30s have been quite more mild.
Niggas be asleep, but niggas tired by the main event.
I'm like 8:30 or something like that.
See, Shells, fight parties used to be amazing. They did. Like, we got to bring the vibes back.
What fight we gonna have a fight party for? Tech fight party.
This one? This weekend?
Everybody free on the weekend? What y'all
doing? Someone bring some wings. Someone bring a veggie platter. We gonna be all right, man. But no, that's the show we have for y'all this week. Hope that y'all enjoyed. As a reminder, make sure you follow us on our social media platforms. Technical File, TECKNICALFOUL. That is Technical File on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky. Technical File Podcast on Facebook and YouTube. If I could, again, just promo myself for a second here before we get out of here.
She got a list. Hold on.
Let's start scrolling that
exactly.
bit. Let the credits roll.
I need everybody, if you have not already, Ahead of the Pack, subscribe to Ahead of the Pack on Spotify, Apple, wherever you listen to podcasts at. We are on the Cheesehead TV YouTube page every Thursday, so make sure y'all subscribe to that. Them 5 stars on Spotify will come in handy too, as well. Locked On Bucks be 5 days a week again. After having 2 weeks of 3 days a week, back to 5 days a week on Locked On Bucks. Make sure y'all tune into that. We have
to announce the.
I sure am. We have Media Day at the end of the month, so we are rolling towards it. And today, recorded episode with my Locked On Bucks co-host, Justin Garcia, with Marcus Johnson and Chris Johnson on the Here District. So our episode should drop next week on all of the Bucks official media platforms. for the episode that we did with MJ.
That's why we call her the superstar.
Exactly. I got a question.
Podcast C.
When you make the Hall of Fame, who's inducting you?
Oh no, I got
no, put your hand down.
Let me do that one.
We have to put the belt on the line for that motherfucker.
All right, let's go. Hey, we're gonna be whipping feet.
Like they gonna be fighting in the parking lot. I'm just to be on stage. Like
right, he gonna be the one doing it.
Give everybody
That's funny. But yeah, so head of the pack, Locked On Bucks, here District next week. Doing post game YouTube shorts for Pack a Day podcast after every Packer game. So on Thursday night, check that out as well. And I think that's everything I'm doing right now. Oh, and Locked On NBA too, once a week. So just subscribe to that. And when y'all see my face, just like it up and say all the good stuff.
Another one.
So yeah, going into this football season, I have 6 different shows and projects that I'm working on a consistent basis. So all the support is
out here
needed and welcomed. So yeah, support your girl. Your girl.
Like if you ain't got time, just turn it on. That counts as a view.
Exactly.
You ain't got to see the whole thing if you don't want to. You can just hit a like and leave if you want to.
And just go on every comment, like, you know what, Camilla's amazing. You know, she's the best part of this podcast.
I'm not gonna lie. It was the Pack a Day when I did last week. I was like, are these my friends on these comments or are these strangers? I couldn't tell on that one. I was like, I don't know these names.
All right, chat. Like, yeah, what they say.
W's in the chat.
W's in the chat.
GG's in the chat. GG's in the chat.
You gotta eat him like Jameis.
I am.
Letting another man put a W. Let a grown man put a W in your mouth.
Hey, it ain't as bad as Bow Wow taking that damn blunt out that nigga mouth and smoking it before he start rapping. That shit was terrible.
My nigga put a W in a grown man mouth, man. That's nuts.
But yeah, all the support is appreciated. And you can follow me on social media at Camille Monet, CamilleMonae on Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, Threads, PSN.
People still on Threads?
A lot of people on Threads. I went back over there.
I never got on there.
I said, y'all over here cracking.
I never got on there.
It's cracking on Threads, fam.
I never did.
Yeah, I mean either.
Way more cracking than Blue Sky, but that's not Blue Sky's fault. They got a machine behind them with Meta.
All right. Camille just said all that. I say my name is Eric J. Don't follow me.
Hey,
follow Tech File. Don't follow Eric J. Follow Tech File.
Everyday_gentleman on Instagram. K Harris 216 on Twitter, Snapchat, and Blue Sky.
And it's your boy TIMKINZ, the number 3, aka Ass Ketchum, aka Mr. Give It To Me, Dilly bitch. We out.
I didn't even expect it. It was the energy level with it. It was.
Oh shit.
That's crazy.
File. Yeah, let's just play that music.
Hit him hard. Let's go. Red T-E-C-K. Running back like where's my replay? Got it all in the mix, no DJs. Said it's hard in the game like EA. Miscellaneous. Spitting real talk with an entertainment. The past I stand the game up and they get stuck back down like a Wrestlemania. Tell them a little bit because they know sweaty at a home city. You know, get it block even on the low setting. And you know what you say, so we never gotta get telling everybody else that you get ready. Ain't nobody else doing this like I. Better keep them cameras and microphones hot, cause this one's a vibe. Gotta run this race with my tribe. Going live with the pie. Do it like it's no tomorrow. Came to my ear later. Shout out to my point guard. We about to hit them hard.